Hey everyone, we're coming into spring here, and my Dodge there needs new summer tires. So if you found yourself at this video, then I'm assuming that you have some old beat up rims that are peeling and corroded and stuff like that, and that's the situation I was in. And with getting new tires, I'd like to clean up my wheels here and make them look as close to new again as I can and get a lot longer life out of them. So this is what they look like right now. They're pitted. The clear coat is just basically ruined. They don't get any shine to them anymore. Lots of the paint is peeling off. If not just gone, there's corrosion in the aluminum. They do not look good anymore at all. And this is the point where most people are like, okay, my rims are junk, and they'll chuck them. And you know, rims aren't cheap. Some are, but some are upwards of $200 to $500 a rim. So I'm going to show you how to renew them, refresh them, clean them right up, and make them last a long time. So to start, you're going to want a die grinder with a few different wire wheels and other types of sanding wheels that can get into these smaller spaces. You know, and you don't want to get a wire wheel that's too aggressive because you'll take off too much material. So I got a brass one here, and I got this guy, which, you know, it's not too aggressive. You're not going to gouge the aluminum. So this one I started yesterday, and it looked like that. So already a big difference. This one's only got 2 coats of polish on it. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep this polished kind of chrome lip, and then the whole inside and back will be going like a bronze color. So what you want to do, if you're keeping your polished chrome, you take this wire wheel, this soft wire wheel, you wire wheel all the corrosion away. You can smooth out any spots that you need if there's some dents or there's some sharp edges here, so I just went over that. You know, obviously this rim looks pretty beat up. It wasn't me, it was the previous owner. But smoothed out the edges. I'm not looking to make it look brand new again. I just want it to look better and last. So you start out wire wheeling, get rid of all the pitting and the corrosion. And if you want to keep the chrome look, you get yourself some Mother's aluminum polish, which I have over here. The stuff works great. And you know, you can do it 2, 3, 4 times until you get the sheen that you want, and then you'll spray a clear coat, a proper rim clear coat over your wheels, and that'll protect that sheen. Yeah. So I'm not sure if most people know this, but when you have a chrome polished aluminum rim, they go through the same process. They take the aluminum, the bare aluminum, they polish it with a polishing wheel, and then once it's all polished, they clear coat it. And that's where this stuff starts to happen, is it pits through the clear coat starts to diminish, and that's how you start getting this dull look. It won't shine back up, and it's because the clear coat is just too far gone. So basically what you're doing with this wire wheel is you're removing the clear coat, and you're kind of smoothing it out, getting rid of all the imperfections, and then get it polished up, and then you can clear coat it, and it'll last you a lot longer. If you're not wanting to keep any chrome, just wire wheel, go over everything, wire wheel it, and then you can get yourself some self-etching primer. Prime the whole wheel, 1 or 2 coats, minimum 2 I would say. Mask off anything you want to mask, and then put your wheel paint on. This is the bronze color I'm using, and you want to go 2 or 3 coats of paint. Once you're done that, then you clear coat another 2 or 3 coats over that. Let it all dry really well. Give it, you know, a good probably 2 to 3 days I would say before you go and try to mount rubber on them. So I'm gonna work on the inside of this. I obviously started here. If you're painting it, you also don't have to take all the old paint off if it's still adhered to your rim. So I'm just going through, I'm getting rid of the corrosion. Like this looks obviously better than that, right? Getting rid of the corrosion, smoothing everything out. If there's paint that's still stuck and it's not peeling, I'm gonna leave it on there. But all the stuff that's peeling, I'm gonna take off. And then I'll get ready and I will prime it all so it looks like one color. And then I'll get my paint, mask everything off, and then let it cure. So I'm gonna carry on with this rim. I'm gonna finish this rim, and I'll come back once it's done and show you the finished piece. As you can see, that's a huge difference. You know, it's actually getting some mirroring effect back into it. So once you're done your die grinding, your sanding, be left with something like this. So what I'm going to do now that I've got that chrome lip polish that I'm keeping, I'm going to mask it off with tape. Then I'm going to lay my primer around the inside and the back here. Get it all primed. Start my paint after. And then once I'm done, peel the masking off of the chrome lip, and then I'll clear coat the entire thing at once. Already a huge difference. All right, we got our masked, we got our etching primer all done. I masked off all the fake bolt heads as well, so those will come out chrome lip. Etching primer is on there. Gonna throw the brass or bronze color on soon. I'll unmask it shortly after that, and I'll be back and we'll do a before and after comparison. All right. There we have it. This is after 3 coats primer, 3 coats paint, and 2 coats of clear. And I mean, Like I said, they're not gonna look like brand new rims, but I mean, just look at the difference. Turned out really nice. And they're gonna last another several years. So there you have it. If you don't want to go spend $1,000 on new rims, go get yourself a couple $100s worth of some supplies and refinish your wheels.